turning scrap wood, leftover wood, to an infinity light. Let's go. This piece of wood is a piece of wood that left from my project. I think it was stained glass. So it left over, had a big hole in the middle. There was nothing else I could do with it. So let's use it for an idea of infinity light. And thank you very much for coming back to my channel. And let's have some fun now. Like I've done on the stained glass, I'm just going to take the rim out. It's easier for me to cut it this way, and I will show you what I'm doing. I'm just turning to a bagel without the cream and without the lux, just a bagel. And you will see now that this one will be the base of my infinity light, and I'm increasing the size of the inner diameter, so I'll have more space inside there. And I don't want the rim to be so thick. I want the rim to be quite thin, like what you call it, a ring, like a ring on your finger. I want it to look like that, thin, 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 beautiful. After I increase the diameter on the inside, turn it around and doing exactly the same on the outside. The only thing that I still have to do is on both sides, I have to put a stopper, one on the inside and one on the outside. And one to hold the glass of the front and one to hold the glass in the back. Now, on this one, I'm not using glass. I'm not using glass at all. I'm using acrylic, see-through acrylic. On one side, I'm going to use a C2 acrylic, and I'm going to put on top of it a film that will be a 5% see-through, a 5% reflection, and the rest of it will be see-through. And in the back, I'm going to put also an acrylic mirror, and I'll show you everything as I come along. And here I'm doing the outside of the ring, and you see it's thin, and it's not thick at all. It's thin and it's not broad. Sorry, it's not broad. It's thin and it's not broad. It's narrow, not broad. It's narrow. And I'm going to use sandpaper from 120 all the way to 400. Then I'm going to use Yorkshire grit, and then I'm going to use on both sides, and I'm going to use OB shine juice. You will see how beautiful it comes out. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my channel, and put remarks at the bottom. It helps my channel. It helps me to know what you like and what you don't like. I know it's selfish, but that's the only way I can improve also my work, is when I know what you guys don't like at all in my work and what you like. As usual, OB shine juice on padauk brings out the flame, brings out the light, brings out the sparkle of the wood himself. You don't have to do to this wood nothing more. It's unbelievable. I'm going to do on this side the same procedure, exactly the same, like I'm done on the other side. I'm going to make the line here. I'm going to do the step that's going to hold the mirror, and I'm going to again do it with 120 all the way to 400, Yorkshire grit, and then OB shine juice. Some of you in some of the remarks said that I'm using a lot of padauk, and it's an expensive wood. It's not so expensive here in South Africa, and it's quite available, and it's a wood that you can get from every wood merchant, and I'm buying from the guy that sells pallets of that, and I'm buying the leftovers. So it cost me really almost nothing, and it's a beautiful wood. That's why I like to use it. Yes, I'll be very honest, it's doing a lot of a mess, and it's doing a lot of dust, and goes everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. But it's a beautiful wood, and when you finish with it, and you sandpaper it nicely, and flattening it beautiful, and put Yorkshire grit, and then after that I'm using shine juice, OB shine juice. It gives you an unbelievable reflect of the flames in the wood. And here, that's the other piece that I just cut, as you saw at the beginning, when I cut the bagel. I'm taking a piece of this one also, and I'm going to make it as the base of the mirror. I'm sanding it and I'm shaping it on purpose, freehand, because I want to give it this effect. Sorry, it's not because I'm too lazy to do it on a table bend, but I like to do it this way. It gives it a little bit of roughness, of like from the farm, from the old times. So I hope you will like it this way. I'm buffing in Yorkshire grit. This buffer is only for Yorkshire grit. Look at those beautiful color and the beautiful flames in the wood. And here I'm using a perspex um, for the uh, two-wave mirror. Actually, what I'm going to use is a full mirror and a two-wave mirror. But because we don't acrylic, both of them, because we don't have an acrylic two-wave mirror um, to use here that I can buy in South Africa, it was difficult to find. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clear one, and I'm going to put a film on it. And this one is a mirror. You'll see that I'm drilling a hole in the middle, and you're asking yourself, why do you drill a hole in a mirror? It's because wait, you'll see what I'm doing with it. It's quite nice. I think it will give it another um, dimension. What I'm doing, wait around, and you'll see what I'm doing with it. I'm doing with it. I'm putting inside. I'm putting a clock. It's a clock that I bought some long time ago for another project, and I didn't use it. So I'm going to use it on this one. So basically, the only thing I had to buy for this project was the LEDs that you'll see just now that I'm going to use, and the rest of it I had at home, or it's scrap wood from another project. And you see now, after I put the film, it looks like a mirror, but it's actually a see-through mirror. It's like in those detective movies. They Some of them sits on this side, some of the side you see one of them, the other one doesn't see you. More or less the same thing. So I can put through the LEDs. You'll see them. That's the one on the left side, the blue ones. And I'm going to put inside. I'm going to glue with the glue that comes with the LEDs, abrasive glue. I'm going to super glue the one-way mirror onto the sides so it does not going to fall. And then I'll put inside. I'll put what you call it, the LEDs. On the mirror, on the two-wave mirror, the side with the reflection, the biggest reflection is the side of the inside, not on the outside. So on the outside is only a percentage of reflection. The majority of the reflection is from the inside. And here you see the LEDs are connected nicely, and I'm just going to test them now, see that I don't have to strip it again, and I'm not going to put everything together and it's not going to work. And it's working perfect. Let's change some colors. Yeah, perfect. Love playing with those lights like a child in a toy store or something. But I think that men's are like that. They like to play with toys and stuff like that, so it works. Now let's put the clock together. I'm taking the protection of the mirror off, and I'm putting the mirror on the inside. Now I discovered that wherever I touch, I leave marks. So I put some gloves on, so I don't leave the oil of my fingers. I'm not going to leave on top of it. So let's clean it properly. Put the mirror. The clock goes on the inside of the mirror, so it will and the reflection of the mirror will sit also on the inside of the clock, of the infinity light one. I decided on the base, first of all, I made a groove over there so the LED will go through it. And I decided that I'm going to glue it with epoxy. Um, I didn't want to drill another hole and put a ball to hold it. So hopefully the epoxy, and actually not hopefully, it will work. Um, I'll put two layers of epoxy. I'll wait for it to dry for 10-15 minutes, and I'll put another one. And now you can see how it looks like. It's not finished. It's almost finished. I'm going to clean it better, but theoretically, it's working 100%. There is some more, and there is some more. So I hope you're enjoying my project. It's a short one. I just used a little bit of what you call it, leftovers wood that I have left that I didn't want to throw away. I had one of the mechanism for a clock that I was planning to do with it for a long time, and the only thing that I had to buy is the LED lights, and that's what it is. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. If you do, subscribe, like, and also comment at the bottom. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next project.